So when it comes to America's favorite comfort food, hot dogs, Chicago really kind of has the claim to fame on hot dogs, but do they deserve it? Yeah, they absolutely deserve it. But are they the only ones to deserve it? Well, that answer is no. And here in our hometown of Minneapolis, Minnesota, I am once again joined by my nephew Jared, who is the food reporter for the St. Paul Pioneer Press, and we are gonna go around this town and see if Chicago really does have the best hot dogs. So in this video, Jared and I are gonna cruise around Minneapolis and we're gonna check out some of Minneapolis's top hot dog spots.
I'm ready.
That's a good enough intro. So we're gonna start off our Minneapolis hot dog tour right here at the world famous?
Why not?
All right, world famous Uncle Frankie's. It's here that they have authentic Chicago style hot dogs. So we're gonna start off this tour, if we are gonna compare it to Chicago hot dogs, with this place. And we're gonna go in and we're gonna get a Chicago hot dog. Ready?
At this place.
At this place.
In Minneapolis.
Uncle Frankie's.
That's right.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right. All right, here we are.
Here we are.
All right, Jared, there's the big menu up there. I'm gonna go for the Uncle Frankie dog, or what are you gonna go for?
I'm gonna go for the Chicago dog.
The Chicago, you gotta try the Chicago dog.
It says traditional on the menu. We're gonna do what they tell me.
Okay. Okay, so we are gonna do one Uncle Frankie dog. And if I must, ketchup.
Hot dog?
So we're gonna try the Chicago dog.
Is that what you're having all day?
That's what we're having all day.
You disapprove. What do you think we should
totally.
do?
Oh,
no.
well, wait a minute. Let's
we're doing it
rethink
all
our
wrong.
position here. What?
Oh yeah, dude.
What should we get?
Top right is a Southside Polish. Hands down our best dog. It's a Polish. Okay, so I understand you want to try a dog, but it's a Polish. It's fried with mustard and grilled onion. Okay. You could do that one. If you want to do a Chicago dog, we can do a Chicago dog.
We'll take your word
There
for
you
it.
go.
Southside Maxwell Polish and a Chicago dog.
Okay.
All right.
And then the south side, you'll get our Polish, phenomenal. The Chicago dog, hey, thanks brother, thanks guys. The Chicago dog, we'll use our regular hot dog on you.
Done. Let's try them both. All right.
All right, so once again, I got the Chicago dog with that neon green relish, lots of chopped onions, big pickled spears, big chunks of tomato, and these little short peppers on a poppy seed bun. And let's face it, it's really not a good Chicago style hot dog if you can actually see the hot dog in there. There has to be so much stuff on here that you can't see the hot dog underneath it all. That's what makes a really good Chicago hot dog. Jared, what did you get?
Got the Polish. I think it's an all-beef Polish sausage.
Southside Maxwell
Polish. Grilled onions. Keeping it pretty simple. I'm excited about it.
That thing looks like, I gotta try that. All right, we are just gonna take a big old Mondo bite on the count of 10. You ready? 1, 2.
I don't think we can wait that long.
All right, let's do it now. So 6 months ago, last summer, when I first started this channel, I did a video called the top 5 hot dog places in Chicago, where we went all over Chicago looking for the most authentic Chicago style hot dog. And I gotta say, this is gonna really irritate a lot of people in Chicago. Out of all those places that we tried, I don't know what it is, but this one kind of rivals it. Don't give me a thumbs down, Chicagoans. I'm just saying.
We're 400 miles away. They can't catch you here.
Well, it's the internet. And they got Google, and they can find my address, and they can come and throw hot dogs at my house. And how do you like your, talk about that.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I mean, they just keep it simple, but like the Polish sausage itself has such a nice like snap to it.
Yeah.
Like you get that like the kind of juicy, meaty snap as you bite
I
through
dig
the
it.
casing that I'm so into. Yeah, a little bit of mustard, a little bit of onion. They're not like overloading it, keeping the sausage to be what shines through. It's so good.
That is awesome. All right, you want to try it? All right, let's go. Oh wow, I can definitely see what you're talking about with that snap. I'm a guy who loves his hot dogs. Every once in a while, you want a brat.
Yeah,
And if you want a brat, this is
really,
the brat.
it does it for me.
Oh, I am so glad he suggested this. This is absolutely amazing.
I mean, he knows what he's talking about. He steered us right.
He did.
I mean, this is great too, like little neon green relish on top. It's really good.
And that came right from the nuclear power plant, just about 30 miles to the north of here, up in Monticello. That's where they make that nuclear green relish.
Wow, that's farm to table.
I'm saying.
That's sustainable. That's local food right there.
Absolutely 100%.
All right, so we've arrived at place number 2. So, you know, Minneapolis is a really big multicultural city, and so there are a lot of Korean hot dog places that pop up all over the place, including this one. So this place is Crunchies, a Korean hot dog place. We're gonna go in and we're gonna get some Korean hot dogs. Let's do it. Oh, look at how cute this place is. It's totally tiny. Hi, how are you?
Let's do the potato hot dog.
Let's do the potato hot dog. All right, so our order number is 28. Does that look like the guy from Fallout? Like the video game Fallout?
I don't know.
I kind of think that there could be some trademark infringement going on here. Hey, look at this.
I'm gonna call Chicago law on you.
Chicago hot dog law. Dude, we gotta start that.
I would watch that show.
I will get Dick Wolf on the phone right now and sell him Chicago hot dog law. And then we can do Chicago hot dog med.
Chicago hot dog med might be a little morbid.
Well, it's all the people that like have problems eating Chicago hot dogs. They can go to the Chicago hot dog doctor.
It's like hot dog therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know that I know Dick Wolf personally?
I did not.
Do you know who Dick Wolf is?
Your close personal friend.
Yeah. That's who Dick Wolf is.
Dun dun.
All right.
28.
We are up. Look at that bad boy. That's insane. How do you get the potatoes to stick to it?
The batter.
Oh, the batter.
The batter's pretty sticky.
It's not glue?
No.
Okay, good,
No.
good. Can we do a garlic parmesan and a spicy mayo on the side?
Yeah, of course.
Wow, you had those loaded in the chamber. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, here we go.
Just that?
Just that.
Perfect. There you guys go.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Look at that bad boy. Okay, Jared, because you're my nephew, I want you to have the first bite.
That's so generous.
Yeah, it really is. I'm a generous guy.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I've always said about you.
Yeah, yeah. I am going to hold the chipotle mayo. Or is it chipotle mayo?
Spicy mayo?
Spicy mayo. Here we go. Okay, you got like none on there. You are not a good dipper.
I'm not.
Here, let me assist by pouring.
This is what uncles are for.
This is, yeah, I've taught you everything that you know in your life, and now I have taught you this.
That's right.
All right.
Off we go. That's great.
Yeah?
Good hot dog.
Good hot
fried
dog.
potatoes. Spicy mayo.
All right.
That's all I want.
That's, yeah, right. I mean, honestly, this is such simple food. It's unique because you have these big chunks of potato in the batter of the corn dog with that nice big meaty corn dog in the middle of it. Makes it a little hard to wrap your mouth around it, but it's pretty simple, and yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a whirl and I'm gonna test it out myself, but I am gonna do the garlic dipping sauce. All right, here I go. I'm gonna give this baby a bite. Oh, boy. This may take a while. Doesn't it? One more second. Okay, so, wow. This reminds me of one of those hot dogs that you can put French fries on the hot dog itself and then take a big old whopping bite and get that hot dog, get that bun, and get all those French fries in one bite. This is such a unique flavor and such a unique thing to have those big chunks of really tasty potatoes in that batter.
I've never seen anything like this.
I never have either, but you know, it does have the potential to be kind of filling. I can imagine that,
absolutely.
you know, halfway through this, you're pretty much done with it because there's just so much to this. But this is an interesting hot dog, and if you're from Korea, if you've ever been to Korea, comment below. Do they actually have these in Korea, or is this a marketing thing for here in the United States? Do they actually have potato corn dogs in Korea? Comment below and let us know, because if they do, I want to go to Korea and try it. You want to go to Korea?
That sounds great.
Let's go to Korea.
Let's do it.
All right. All right, so that was number 2 on our list. We are heading out to number 3. All right, so we have arrived at stop number 3. This is Hamburguesas El Gordo. Don't be fooled. They have more than hamburgers here. They also have some really incredible Mexican-style hot dogs just in there.
Let's try it out.
Should we stand out here in the cold or should we go in there and try it out?
I feel like we should stand here in the cold.
Yeah, I agree.
Our layer of Gordo on us will keep us warm.
We do have Gordo. All right, let's go get a hot dog.
Let's do it.
All right, so we are going to get the elote doggo. Do you like elote?
I do.
I do too.
I'm ready.
Elote doggo. I don't know what that means. One elote doggo, por favor. That means please.
Thanks.
Yeah. So here we have the elote doggo. It is an all-beef hot dog, bacon wrapped on a toasted bun, topped with mayo, corn, sour cream, and queso fresco. This is a lot of dog. But when I was talking about how multicultural Minneapolis is, we had to try the Korean style corn dog. Here we have to try the Mexican style dog. And you can't get really more Mexican than this unless it was a hot dog taco.
That sounds good.
We need to open a thing at the State Fair. Hot dog
so too.
tacos and steal that Korean corn dog.
Yeah, don't tell anybody.
Don't tell anybody.
Don't put this on the internet.
I'm not going to put this. No, nobody watches my
No.
channel anyway, so I think we're safe. All right, so I mean, look at this. How do you even begin to pick this up? It looks like you would need a really sturdy knife and fork to eat this,
Which we do not have.
which we do not have. So we are just going to go in and try our best here. Do you mind if I take the first bite?
I wish you would.
Okay, I'm gonna eat half of this in one mondo bite. This looks absolutely amazing. I mean, just look at all of that cheese and all of that sour cream, all of that corn. This may be the most unique hot dog I have ever tried a bite of. I mean, just look at it, Jared. Look at it. Look at that bacon wrapped around the hot dog. Look at all that corn. Look at all that. Should I just shut up and start eating?
No, I would list every other ingredient.
Okay,
So
look
look at all
at
the
that
corn.
corn, look at that sour cream, look at that cheese, look at that hot dog, look at that bun, look at the wrapper that it came in. Now, should I start?
Look at the walls.
Look at the walls,
floor. Look at the ceiling.
The chairs, the tables. Now?
I'm ready.
Okay, good. So am I. Here we go. Oh, wow. I was absolutely right. This is the most unique hot dog I have ever tried. It's got that sweetness of the corn, richness of the cheese and the sour cream sauce, and then that bacon wrapped hot dog, that really meaty, savory taste just hits you after all those flavors. But out of all the hot dogs that I've tried all over the world, really, Chicago, here, Los Angeles, this seriously may be the most unique hot dog I have ever tried. This is pretty amazing. Jared, take a big old mondo bite of that and let me know what you think.
It's so good. Yeah, I mean, that corn is nice. It gives it a little sweetness. I wish it were a little spicier.
Oh.
Like, I feel like a little, like a little chili lime kind of situation.
Yeah.
Something a little spicy, a little hot sauce on top would really elevate it. But I'm so into this.
When we steal this idea for our State Fair booth, we gotta put a little, not really Tabasco, because that's so cliche, but there's gotta be like some hot sauce that let's develop our own hot sauce.
There you go. That's easy.
Jared and Dave's hot sauce. Jared and Dave sounds Mexican, doesn't it? I don't think
so.
anybody would like say Jared and Dave's hot sauce. That sounds very...
That sounds like two guys from Minneapolis.
That's
Nobody
right.
would say
That sounds so middle class America that this hot sauce must be good. Are we middle class? Upper lower class. For me, maybe just lower class. So Jared here would like to start his own food channel one day, which I strongly encourage. And when you do, you've got to come up with some of the most enticing things to say about the food. You can't just sit there and take a bite and say, this is good.
As I just did. I'm demonstrating what not to do.
Exactly. So yeah, you've got to like get a thesaurus and like come up with all these different adjectives like savory and delicious and savory and delicious.
Ooh. Fascinating. Yeah, a master at work.
That's right. All those adjectives like that are what is going to make your YouTube channel soar. You are going to be bigger than Sunnyside one day if you get a thesaurus and you use words like savory.
Oh.
And
Can I pitch something to you?
yes,
Delicious?
delicious, savory and delicious. This is absolutely amazing. I am going in for another big old bite.
Not to be cheesy, but this hot dog is corny.
See, it's just that kind of wit that is going to make your YouTube channel just a little bit
More savory and delicious.
more savory and delicious than my channel. This is one of the most incredible hot dogs I've ever had. So cheesy, so corny,
So savory.
so delicious. So we have come to our final place on our Minneapolis hot dog tour. This is Lit Pinball Bar. Inside this place, you can play as many pinball machines as you want to play. There's some retro ones in there, there's some new ones in there. It's a pinball bar, and you can also get a gourmet hot dog. You ready to go play some pinball?
Let's do it.
Pinball.
Pinball.
And a hot dog.
Hot dog.
Hot dog and pinball.
Pinball.
Here we go. Pinball.
Savory.
dog.
Delicious.
Savory and delicious.
Pinball.
Let's go. So this place is so amazing. There are so many pinball games to play here. Jared's playing Cyclone back there. I'm gonna find one to do. Ooh, Indiana Jones.
See you tomorrow, Indiana Jones.
I don't think that thing ever works at the end.
I don't think so. I've never gotten it.
I've never gone there. All right, so now that we've played Indiana Jones, now it's time to test out the hot dogs in this place. Oh no, there's another one over here I want to try. Did you know that I'm a pinball wizard? And I'm not even deaf, dumb, or blind. Jared is gonna get the ruby slippers with sauerkraut pickles, Russian dressing, and Gruyere. What's Gruyere?
Gruyere, cheese.
Gruyere? Oh, it's cheese. Why don't they just call it cheese? For crying out loud, this is Minnesota. We don't know these things. And I am going to get the Social Club with American cheese, raw onions, pickles, lettuce, Russian dressing, and bacon at a buck.
Why not?
Why not? Jared, we have two very different hot dogs in front of us. Both of them look absolutely amazing.
Yeah, they do.
Super loud in here. Pinball going doing, doing, doing all around us. That's the sound a pinball machine makes. Doing, doing, doing.
Really?
Doing, doing, doing. Can't you hear it? Doing, doing, doing. All right. You want to go first, or shall I go first?
I'm ready. The Reuben is like the best sandwich to ever exist, and I'm excited to see what it feels like as a hot dog. Going in. That's so good. I mean, the hot dog is beefy, the pickles are nice. I don't get too much sauerkraut, but it's got a nice like tangy quality to it. I'm so into that.
How's the Russian dressing? Does it complement it all? I don't even see the Russian
No,
dressing.
I don't either. It's pretty light. I kind of wish there was a little bit more, but I don't need it. It's not like, you know, it's not dry at all.
And that cheese on top.
Gruyere.
That Gruyere. What kind of cheese is that?
It's a cheese from Switzerland.
From Switzerland.
Alpine style, mountain cheese. So really nice melter, really nice and savory. I mean, it's the perfect cheese choice. I wouldn't have wanted anything different. I think American cheese would be kind of not quite right for these flavors, but I'm excited to see how it works for your hot dog.
Now, a lot of you guys may not know that not only is Jared now currently the food reviewer for this Pioneer Press, as we mentioned earlier, Jared also used to be a cheesemonger.
It's true.
You know basically everything there is to know about cheese. Is there anything about cheese that you might not know?
I don't think so.
Right?
You heard it here.
If you have a cheese question, comment below with your cheese question. Jared will answer it.
I'm ready.
Or I will impose as him and write something that is probably not as cheesy as you would like it to be. All right, enough talk about cheese. Look at this. This is just a really big whole hot dog, and it looks great. You know, for a pinball bar, I was kind of thinking we were gonna come here, get like some $2 frank on a bun, and they were gonna call it a day. That is not what this is. I'm going in for my first bite. Oh man, this is a big, huge, meaty dog. That Russian dressing really complements it. The bacon is super crisp. You know, a lot of people kind of shy away from American cheese because it's not very bougie. Is that another kind of cheese? Bougie?
Sure is.
It is.
Comes from the bougie region of France.
I totally made that up, but yet here it is, an absolute fact. There really is a cheese called bougie?
No.
Anyway, as I was saying about American cheese, a lot of people kind of shy away from it because it's American cheese. I happen to really like American cheese. It's not my favorite, cheddar's my favorite, but with all these flavors, the American cheese on this hot dog really adds a creaminess and a flavor and a texture that I really actually quite enjoy. It's not very bougie at all.
So when it comes to different cities around the United States and how they have, well, very similar hot dogs to Chicago, but with a little bit different flair based on the city that you're from, Minneapolis should actually stand out as a hot dog town. Don't you agree?
I do agree.
Yes. So Jared, I want to thank you once again for being in my video. I just, you know, am having so much fun doing these videos with you. Really, start your channel. I will help you in any way that I can as an uncle to start his food channel. Comment below if you want to see Jared have his own food channel.
Right there.
That was the bus, not me.
So you say.
Although we did have
don't
a
know.
lot of hot dogs today.
Sure did. There's no way to know.
Jared and I are going to be doing many more videos together in the future. But for now, if you're hungry for more, check out that video right there over Jared's face. And if you're starving for more, there's a playlist to check out right there. All right, Jared, you know what I could really go for?
What?
Is a hot dog. Let's go find one.
Cannot relate.